Welcome to the Mythos 1 grinder. Some of you may be familiar with this grinder. It's been in the market for quite a while and proven itself in the industry. It's a very easy to work with grinder as the adjustments and settings are easy to use, and in a busy workflow environment, these grinders are great. Very slim in their profile, so you're able to stack grinders next to each other if you're using multiple units, and likewise also tuck it in next to your coffee machine and save on space. So some of the key benefits to this grinder, I think the biggest one is the way this button is press and release, because it actually allows you to do a couple of different dosing methods. Some of you may have used, some of you may not, but if you're using scales, one of those styles is actually very efficient and easy to use if you are using scales. We will show you that a little bit later. To begin with, I'm going to take you through the settings and the ease of use, and also how to adjust it. One of the key features about this grinder is it's a flat burr. The burrs are mounted on an angle, and the other, probably most important feature to mention is that this part here that actually holds the burrs in place is one, easy to take off and clean. Simply undo these bolts here, pull it out, clean it, put it back in. The other item that really makes the biggest benefit is this actually heats up. So by heating up this front part of the material to heat up the burrs, immediately you've got more consistency, as your burrs aren't having to come to working temperature to bring that efficiency out, is ready to go. And also the delivery chute being minimal, you also have less grinder retention. So it is a very efficient grinder, which is perfect when you're using scales. Very fast as well. The motor and the mechanism is, everything works very efficiently and is very easy to work fast. In terms of setting the adjustments, you have 3 buttons on the front of the face here. The star button will scroll you through the different dose settings, like shown, and also has a continual button. When we press it, it basically becomes an automatic grind feature. So when we start, we can do it manually. Scrolling through at the beginning, I've in this instance set up dose 1 as a purge button. Again, when we place it here, it's only going to deliver me a very small volume. So if you're tailoring your weight for your doses through scales, a very good way to set up this grinder. So effectively, this setup allows you to tailor it to your style of dosing coffee. Scrolling through to dose 2, as we showed you before, the buttons up and down are very efficient to use, and once you've set it, you don't have to move out of it. It's immediately set. So if I was to place the handle on there now, it would be the exact value that we've set it to, and if I had decided that wasn't enough, I can click it up and down again and move on. So easy to work with, easy to manage. Scrolling through is very efficient. So you've got flexibility in how you decide to set this up. Moving through to the grind adjustment down here, we have this a little dial on the side here that has very clear points of reference. So again, it's easy to use, easy to adjust. So it's a very efficient way to navigate you around all the working mechanisms, and it is a good grinder to work with. So an excellent choice if you're considering the Mythos. Okay, so the other way to dose is using a little dosing cup. Either get one of the cheap decor ones from the supermarket or something equivalent, or go for the more specialized bespoke one. Basically what you do is place your cup on the handle, on the scales, tear it off, and then you're ready to do a dose. For this purpose, simply push it in and wait for your dose to be delivered. Once your coffee has been dosed, we'd normally use about 20 grams. Your recipe will vary depending on what baskets and coffee that you're using. But the simple method is to place your coffee handle over the top, flick it over, give it a bit of a shake, tap, distribute. But that is another method which is unique to the way that this button works. So the Mythos 1, exceptional grinder, delivers proven flavor quality, has 75mm flat burr, so you're going to get that added sweetness from the burr size as well. Very efficient, low retention, excellent grinder to consider. Working with these in high volume, it's probably one of the better grinders to work with, as all the grinders having a clamping system, super efficient. So if you're considering the Mythos one, have a look at our website and give us a contact if you want any further information. Thanks for watching.